Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At center. At small forward, number 31. At forward, number 13. At shooting guard, number 20. At the other guard position, number 3. Rip City. Let's meet.
Well, and nothing to Kevin. And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got the machine. Big Red out there with the bulldozer. And there's money. And it's the chosen one and at the point guard position. And for Portland, at the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Nance, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Here's Lillard, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Releases from the wing and drills it. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
The Blazers on offense. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Out to Nance. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now here's Powell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to the Bulldozer. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's the Bulldozer. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And he drives in.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Powell trying to free himself out. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A pass to Money. Nurkic with the steal. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Money passes to the machine. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now Lillard. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Shot clock at 6. McCollum dishes to Powell. Fires for 3. That one misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012. Nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
No good on the second free throw.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
Here's the chosen one. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Count it.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's McCollum. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Big red passes to the Bulldogs. It's stolen by Nance. Here is Lillard. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
As passing another high point in that game, he made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Nance sets a screen for McCollum. Here's the drive. Passes a pop. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. And they pick up 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bulls trail by 5. The machine passes to Money. A fader. And that one hits back iron.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Powell. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The Bulldozers got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the Machine. He had 22 points in the win against the Lakers.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
Here's the chosen one. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Tries from 7. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Out to the wing. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Bulls trail by 4. Here's the chosen one. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
31.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Powell. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. A three-pointer off the mark.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Money, guarded by Powell. That ties the game.
31.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
McCollum with the ball. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Lillard. Oh!
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Bulls have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's the chosen one. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Over to the wing. Nurkic in the post. He saw with 10 points last game. Misses from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to the chosen one. Here's Big Red. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
The first free throw is good. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And so he hits both. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
It's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Here's the machine, following the score by Damian Lillard. And again, no good by Chicago. Now here's Powell. Pass to Zeller. Lillard outside. Simons surveying the D. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer.
42.
That's his first foul.
First personal. Third team foul.
Lillard outside. Free throw line jump shot. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Lillard. The chosen one passes to the Bulldozer. To the left side wing. Here's Big Red. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Money. He sinks the 11-footer.
31. Assist goes to
Portland leading.
42.
Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Count that bucket.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Lillard finds Zeller, and it's blocked. Here's Big Red. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Second team foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
First one falls for him. Drops. He ties it up. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Here's Simons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Zeller. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Tries a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And right from the start here, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Simons from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. The chosen one's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 9-foot shot. And stolen by Lillard. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Pop. Driving the lane. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. Will we take possession?
Trailblazers ball.
.41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 4. And the basket is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Big Red. Here's Money, guarded by Powell. Here's Money. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Unable to get that one. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
So for Chicago right now, big run out there with money. Then it's the chosen one, and there's the bulldozer, and it's the machine in at the shooting guard.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Portland with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. The outside leaner, and it's Chicago with the rebound. The chosen one's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The road less traveled. Anthony Simons took a year after high school just training at a basketball academy. No college, not the most glamorous route, but his game has some flash to it.
He's one of those guys, GA, that comes into the game and just is an offensive force. Takes shots off the dribble, can shoot threes, is lightning quick, and gets to the basket. Still very young, still a lot of room for him to grow, but he has shown flashes.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Number 3.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Simons. He has 5. Drives to the hoop. That's tipped. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Simons. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Sellers setting the pick for Lillard. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Lillard's got 13.
And look out, the weather report might call for an avalanche of buckets from Damian Lillard.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Zeller grabs the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. And here's Little. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's the chosen one, by Lillard. The chosen one passes to Money. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Chicago, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, it could steamroll through the season.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Lillard's got 16.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. Here's the chosen one, covered by Lillard. Here's the machine, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The machine's got his third basket of the night. Here's Simons. He's got 5. Lillard scanning the floor. Takes the 13-footer. No good, and he's missed half of his 14 field goal attempts. Big Red passes to the machine. Here's Big Red. Here's the chosen one. He's got 8. There's the pass to the machine. His three-pointers off the mark. Portland's got both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Simons. It's tipped. Down low. It's stolen by Lillard. Over in the corner, Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Chicago leading. Here's the chosen one. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
The Trailblazers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Picked his pocket. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Bulls lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Long range from the inbound. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One guy has been getting it done as the machine.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. Laser Dancer.
Checked in for a little.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Big Red. 8th in steals, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Zeller finds Lillard. Takes it inside, and Lillard throws it down.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
The Bulls leading by 5. Here's the chosen one. He's got 8. They set the pick. Here's Big Red. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Simons. He's got 5. It's deflected, and he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And there's the try. And a big-time jam right there.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Simon. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today. Here's the chosen one. 12 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. A different look now for Portland. Nancy's checked in for Zeller. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 9-point game. And McLemore kicks to Lillard. Powell dishes to Lillard. Back to Powell. Shoots. And Portland again with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
They set the pick. Passes it to the machine. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. McLemore with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Lillard. It's blocked. Here's Here's the chosen one, guarded by Powell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer Dancers.
And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders, the Trailblazers in second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Lillard outside. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots. Not just a long-range shooter.
That
was huge! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded close to the paint. Knocks it loose. Here's Money. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 9. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks to Lillard. And the three ball is good. He has 28 points for the game.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Bulls moving the ball around. Down low, here's the bulldozer. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Portland's gone 4-6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. The shot from 20 feet away. And Chicago with another bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And it's blocked. Here's the chosen one. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked. On that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Chicago has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The chosen one passes to Big Red. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lillard outside. On the wing, Nance. He kicks it to Powell. Not loose. Here's Money. Pass to Big Red. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Let's it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Billy Donovan. Overall, strong first half. What did you like about your team?
Well, I thought we got good offensive possessions. We took care of the ball. We scored in the paint. We made some shots. And then I think our defense allowed us to get out on the break some.
We'll see if that continues as the game progresses, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They were kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Out of the wings for McCollum and Powell. Nurkic is out there with Nance, and it's Lillard in at the one spot. And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially, just a broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
From 10 feet out, it's deflected.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. It's stolen by Nance. Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Out to the right wing. Nurkic in the post. 8 points for him. Back to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Nance sends a screen for McCollum. And It's good with time running down in the shot clock. McCollum's got 5.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's the screen. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Powell, the pass to Nance. Lillard outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
The machine passes to the chosen one. Out to the right wing. Here's Money, guarded by Powell, the chosen one. Kept alive. Now the pass to Big Red. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Powell dishes to McCollum. Feeds to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Powell. Nance outside. Right wing. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's the chosen one. 19 points in the game. Lillard comes with the double team. Money. And they recover it. Here's Big Red, covered by Nance. Goes back up. He lays it in. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And it's McCollum off the draw. Lillard from outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
This is into the machine. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland, trailing by 10. Now, here's Nurkic. He's tightly guarded. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And the first one drops.
Nurkic, another talented player from Europe, playing in Croatia before coming over to the NBA, and the international game continues to make an impact on how it's played here.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Nurkic. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's the chosen one. 19 points in the game. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Who wants a teacher? your laser dancer. Who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your laser dancer.
And quickly making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Let's see the stat sheet here for C.J. McCollum.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Pass to Simons. There's the feed to Zeller. They get a hand on it. And the pass to the machine. Jacks up a 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Simons, the pass to Zeller. Kicks it to Powell. At 6. High arcing shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Money. 12 points for him. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Chicago grabs the miss. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the chosen one. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 13. Simons, the pass to Nance. McCollum outside. Pass to Simons. Got a hand on it. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night. Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Powell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Chicago. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to the Bulldozer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's McCollum. He has 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Got a piece of it. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Here's the machine. 20 points for him. The rebound by Simons. He dishes it to McCollum. Puts the move on. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Look at the machine. A dangerous player from three-point land. A great talent with a great release.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
They're not players who run hot and cold. It's just hot when they're behind the arc. And if any of them do suffer from a cold stretch, it never lasts long. Shoot yourself in, then shoot yourself out.
Here's money, and he jams it with authority.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
For the Trailblazers, Little comes in for Larry Nance. And McLemore subbed in for Norman Powell.
At the line for one.
And out of Lehigh, C.J. McCollum, probably the best player ever out of the Patriot League.
I don't think that's a stretch, Kevin. In 2013, when he was taken 10th in the NBA draft, I think a lot of people were trying to look up not just C.J. McCollum's name, but where Lehigh was in the country. But that draft pick has paid off huge for Portland. Him and Lillard have been one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league for the last few seasons. It is a tough matchup on a nightly basis to try to produce against what McCollum brings to the table offensively.
McLemore, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Big Red. To the right side. Driving to the basket. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's money. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 13. Here's Simons. He's got 7. Looking to get it going. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Number 31 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Portland with the ball. 15-point game. teardrop shot. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The pass to the chosen one. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by McCollum. Big Red passes to the Bulldozer, and the layup's good off the glass. The Bulldozers got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
McCollum outside, and there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Rocco.
Ball stolen. Passes to the machine. Lets the 3 fly. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
50 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Outside Covington. Back to McLemore. 4 on the shot clock. Simons from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Big Red's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Covington on the wing. He kicks to McLemore. Pass to Simons. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 10 points. Here's the machine. Pass to the chosen. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Chicago just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Bulls. Big Red out there with the Bulldozer. Then it's the machine. Then it's the chosen one. And it's money in at the 3 spot. Here's the chosen one. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Zeller's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Simons. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And the first one at the line is good. No free throws good from Lillard. And Chicago has possession. 22 is their biggest lead. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Here's the chosen one. Count it from 12. The chosen one's got 23.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. The Bulls leading by 21. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. The Machine's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And Lillard kicks the foul. Now here's Lillard. Hits the close-range jumper. And that's now 37 points for Damian Lillard.
No fear as Lillard approaches that shot.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Driving the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Zeller setting the pick for Powell. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simon.
CJ.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Zeller setting the pick for Powell. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. Bucket is good.
Looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
To the inside. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his third assist on the night. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The chosen one passes to the Bulldozer. Here's Money. Here he goes. You can't get it to go. Great D that time from Powell. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
The Bulldozer.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Here's Lillard. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the middle. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's the chosen one. There's the pass to the Bulldozer. Bulls moving the ball around, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Nurkic. Chicago ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's get behind your Blazer defense.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls ball. Chicago ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's get behind your Blazers.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 42. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
The Bulls leading by 20. Here's the machine. Passes it to the chosen one. Here's the machine. Offline with his three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Good work there as it goes. And that's now 18 points for Money.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Inside, here's Big Red. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Powell finds McCollum. Powell with the screen. Puts up a three. C.J. McCollum, and that's good.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
And he drives in. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Chicago ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's get behind your Blazer defense.
Here's the bulldozer. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. He doesn't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's the machine. Down low.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Portland with the ball. Now Lillard. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Here's the chosen one. Drills the three-pointer. The chosen one's got 7 now in this quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's the machine. Pass to the chosen one. With the draw.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over to the wing. Nurkic in the post. Back to Lillard. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. Nance with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's the machine. He's guarded by McCollum. And yes, it's good. That's 28 points for the machine.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
McCollum outside. Man's trying to break loose, and the layup is good.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The machine passes to the chosen one. Into the lane.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Trailblazers shooting 43% from the floor. Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Free throw good. Nurkic. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
I understand the fans complain. You know, I can think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl, and LeBron James is coming to your city, and it's a load management day, and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years. Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Covington setting the pick for McCollum. Outside, Covington. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Drained for 2 points. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's the chosen one, and he banks in the lane.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there. Kicks to McLemore to the inside. The pass to Little. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. No good with the wing jumper. Now Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The machine passes to Big Red. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Money. Passes it to the chosen one. Elbow shot. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for the chosen one.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
The machine passes to the chosen one. There's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the wing right side. Little dishes to Covington. Here is Lillard, and Lillard holds it down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
The chosen one passes to Big Red. Beyond the arc. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. McCollum with the ball. He takes it in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
Robert Covington at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt that teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the 3.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's the machine, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, the Chosen One.
chasing dollars.